LRBT2, flaw number 7. So we have a veterinarian and we're trying to figure out how exactly do they reason in their argument. So they bring up this disease of purebred horses. It gets caused by this genetic defect, and the impact is that they can't really race, they can get paralyzed and even die. So this would be a fact here, that first sentence. The second sentence is what some horse breeders conclude based off of this. So this would be the opinion of the horse breeders, and it's presented in factual form. And their reasoning over here, that the veterinarian is basically echoing to us, is that horse breeders think that it has serious consequences, therefore you shouldn't breed horses with that defect. Now we're getting our veterinarian's opinion in that third sentence that they are wrong. That's going to be the main conclusion. So they're wrong because, if you use diet and medication, most of the time it's not going to be that bad. And, sometimes these horses end up being pretty beautiful. And they are actually like pretty hard to find. Like they're like you want these horses in the horse show industry. So there are some benefits. So they're saying, even though horse breeders are saying, hey, you should never breed these horses, our veterinarian is playing devil's advocate here. They're saying, okay, maybe there is a chance. There's some cases where you might consider it. So we're basically trying to find something along those lines. Or, saying, okay, this is not always true. There are going to be some cases where it might even be beneficial, or you might consider breeding these horses with the defect. A, calling into question the motives of the horse breeders cited. So we're not doing anything with the horse breeders' motives. We're not questioning their motives. If we were doing this, our veterinarian might say, okay, well, the horse breeders are definitely going to say that we shouldn't breed the horses because they have some ulterior motivations here. We're not really going there. B, demonstrating that the horse breeder's conclusion is inconsistent with evidence advanced to support it. So we don't have like we're all going based off of the same evidence, the evidence being the fact that a disease causes a genetic defect which causes all these really terrible things. That's all the evidence we have. So we're not proving that the horse breeder's conclusion is inconsistent in any way. We're just discussing, hey, there might be a reason why this conclusion isn't the full story. We might still breed these horses under a specific context. All right. C, providing evidence that contradicts the horse breeder's evidence. We're not playing evidence versus evidence here. D, disputing the accuracy of evidence on which the horse breeder's argument depends. So we're not disputing the accuracy of the evidence right here. We're really making more of an argument that, hey, they're not 100% right. There's a couple of cases where we might consider breeding the horses. E, introducing considerations that lead to a conclusion different from that of the horse breeder's argument. That is exactly what we're doing here. We're saying, hey, we might consider that, you can get really beautiful horses and, the severity can be controlled in most cases if you use diet and medication. Those are alternate considerations, meaning that like, okay, we might breed these horses sometimes in very rare cases. So E would be our best answer for this question.